Okay, hello everyone, and welcome back to World of Tanks Blitz, and I am here in the Jagpanther. We are here on Mines. As you can see, it's a very nice tier 7 game. We haven't been uptiered. And, well, just going to be showing you this game in the Jagpanther, which was quite surprising. I followed the basic tank destroy tactic of going to the ridgeline and just looking at things. So here we go. I turn around and I head right up there to the mountainside where I went in that Jagtiger replay, which I recently uploaded. And yeah, we're just going to be basically sitting up here and sniping. So I get spotted by the Type 62, which is very annoying, but then I see a tree go down over there, so I sort of pop out slightly, hoping to get a shot on someone. There's the Panther. One shot. I have no idea where that went, I have to admit. As to whether or not there was a different tank there, I do not know. But yeah, so the Type 62 is trying to get a shot on me. I put one nice shot into him. He's firing at the other tanks that are up here, namely the KV3, I think that is, and also the VK. I'm still trying to look for shots on that Type 62, but instead some heavy tanks start getting spotted. I fire a shot. I didn't try bother scoping in or something. I probably should have done, but instead I move forwards slightly more, and that shot goes straight into the rock. No idea how that went, but then, Hellcat, that's probably what I hit. So I shoot at the Hellcat again, and before he can repair his engine, I finish him off. But that's now created the extra problem of the fact that I can't now pen that KV3 when I could have done. I could have gone for the lower glacis and done some damage there, but instead I fire a snapshot at the Panther, which pings off of his angled frontal armour. I luckily take the shot in the track by the KV3, and I put one shot into the KV1S. That went straight through the front of his turret. I was actually aiming for his cupola, but he backs up more to try and shoot at the T29, so I put another shot into his side. Always love shooting those Russian heavies in the side, they're such a big target. The Panther is driving over there. I'm thinking he might be driving on the other side of the hill, but he wasn't, so that shot just sort of did nothing. There's still, however, that Type 62 up there, and I'm now just sort of sitting up here waiting. However, there is an IS-3 over there who is in danger of flanking us, so I rush down here to try and get some shots on the IS-3. Now here's where shot bounces off of the up-angled upper deck armour of that engine bay. 12T is trying to put shots in on him, but he's not doing very well. The IS has killed off our Cromwell, so I turn around, snapshot on the move, bounces off of his side again. Very annoying, but then I fire another shot, and that one actually does hit him. And well, I'm now playing peekaboo with the IS-3. That one bounces somehow. I think it just damaged his track, so he puts a shot into me. Next shot, however, luckily does do some damage. He's backed up against a rock, so he's now rushing to try and get out of there. Shoot him, destroy his track, and damage his engine. He tries to run away again, but then I put another shot which blows off his track again, and he's already used his repair kit, so I put one more shot into him, and before he can shoot at me, I finish him off. So one IS completely dead, very nice, and now it's just the VK left up on the hill. So I'm now rushing up here, which is not the optimum play, I do have to stress. There's still that Type 62, and well, there's still a KV3 and the other remaining KV1S up there. The AMX is trying to put shots in on the KV3. However, he's not doing much because he's only a tier 6 light tank, and that's a tier 7 heavy tank. So instead, I decide to come up here and try and put some flanking fire into these tanks over here. And indeed, I catch the KV3 off guard, who's not looking at me. I try putting another shot into his lower glacis, which I do manage to do. He's now one shot. The AMX has killed off the KV1S. I'm worried about that Type 62 because he is, after all, a light tank and I am not. So I'm looking for shots in on him and also on the KV3. Bounce a shot off the frontal armour of the Type 62. He puts one shot into me, and I decide to finish off the KV3 because he's more of a target, and I can also kill him off easy. And of course the Type 62 has now decided to switch to heat because every single Type 62 fires heat and I don't know why. So I'm trying to get him to try and get around me and bounce his heat off of my gun mantlet, because I know that there you go, fires heat again at me. But I know that the Jagpanther has got quite a good traverse speed, and well, we mutually assured destruction ourselves. So yeah, I died. He also died though, at least. So it was a win-win, I guess. That was a first-class mastery with a top gun and a high caliber. 3,200, nearly 3,300 damage, dealt over 52,000 credits earned after repair, resupply and everything, which is very, very nice, with the 4 kills. Top of the team, obviously, on both XP and damage dealt. The 12T was the only remaining survivor on our team. Yeah, the Type 62 died, but most Type 62 drivers, I notice, do just spam heat everywhere, and I hate it, because why? Why would you do that? But yeah, it's 26 shots fired, 24 direct hits, 19 pens, yet a lot of them bounced for some unknown reason that I'm very upset about. But yeah, still received 7, 6 of them penned, 1 didn't. Fair enough. And yeah, that was just an overall very good game. We completely killed off that IS all by ourselves, which was very nice. We of course put 2 shots into the KV-1S, and we finished off that KV-3. But yeah, so that was it in the Jagpanther. I'll thank you all for watching. That's not the Jagpanther. There it is. So yes, I'll thank you all for watching, and goodbye.